Well, hello, this is Rochelle and welcome to my channel. Today we are looking at day 16 of Gratitude Documented 2018, and as you can see, I've already done that soft pink tone on tone background color there in the middle. And so here's exactly why I decided when I started out this project to do it only for the section, especially in the Psalms, because that way if I have two on a page, there's still space enough or room enough to do something. Art-wise, technique-wise, I'm mixing gelato with water. I'm mixing gelato with white Dala tempera paint, and I took a gold Faber aqua pencil in that same pink color. So what I wanted to do is to do like a gingham check type background with the various mediums and the various thicknesses in brushes and strokes and all of that. So you'll see me just use my ruler for the one side of the line, just to sort of give me an indication of if it's more or less straight. Perfection was not my goal here. I really wanted it to look very I don't know what the word is for not planned. Haphazard? No, I don't know. I hope you get what I'm saying, that I didn't want it to look OCD. So that was that gelato with the acrylic that I laid down the first thicker line with, and then I'm just going to do the same at the bottom and the top, going horizontally. And space-wise, so that I didn't really have much room for more than one line in both those blocks. So that left one side. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my gelato and just mix a bit more of that the water paint side of it. So the gelato with the water, mixed it there. Waiting for the acrylic to dry just a bit more, and so while I'm waiting I'm just taking this gold Faber in this pink color, or this fleshy, I don't know, it's a weird pink color, dirty pink, I don't know, and I'm just making lines in between. I will take an aqua brush just now and go over those just to give it that watercolored feel. Okay, so with regards to verse and prompt for today, the prompt for today is vision, and we are in Psalm 26 verse 3, and I realized that if I trust God and His vision for my life, that He's got my back. But when I move out from that vision for my life, out from under that purpose for my life, the covering of that umbrella of blessing, of His purpose, of His vision for my life, it moves. And then if it rains, I get wet. I hope you understand the analogy I'm using here. It's only while I'm in His vision, in His purpose, in His plan, that I remain covered by that umbrella when the rain and the storm comes. So by this, by no means do we say that, if I have if I'm in God's vision for my life, I will never get wet and there will never be a storm in my life, and that umbrella just, is like a bubble. We're not saying that. God, in fact, Jesus said that in this world we will have trouble. But we need to take heart because He's overcome the world. And so we can, in His vision for this world, we can still walk in purpose. We can walk according to what He had planned for us. His will, not ours. And we see Jesus do this. We see Jesus say to his Father, please, I don't want to do this. But again, your will, not mine. And that's what vision is. Submitting yourself to the vision of God is to understand that God's plan and purpose is not necessarily in your sight. Actually, I find most often his vision for my life is not something I can even see or dream or imagine. Yes? Sure. Let me just take a minute and soak that in. I can't necessarily always see it, so I need to trust. Okay, so I am splattering with that Faber-Castell Pit Artist pen, like I like to do. I mix it with a wet paintbrush and then just tap that brush over my page to make some splatters. And then I'm going to take my words and the leaves that I've cut out from the color swatch, and I'm going to cluster it like I do with every day of this challenge, this gratitude documented. And then I'm going to outline it with that same Faber-Castell Pit Artist pen so that it has the same feel as the rest of the page. So yes, I deviated from the color scheme here because the colors of the prompt is that green and blue, or turquoise, I would say. But I still could incorporate it to match the page, to make the page seem like a more coherent picture and not these little splotches of art on different places. So outlining it, and then I'm going to journal. I've already stuck my tab, and I found it quite funny. We did it 6 and 16, and I see that, I just find the numbering quite interesting. So journaling my thoughts, my thanks to God for it being His way, not my way, that I can trust that He goes before me and makes the crooked places straight. I can trust that He will not lead me astray. And so when you're walking and you don't feel peace, you should know that that's not where God wants you to be. Stamping the date, and that's it for this page. Thank you so much for watching. See you soon. Bye-bye.